The Curse of 3 times 25. Today on Sunday Baseball. It's time for Sunday Baseball with Indy. We've talked before about pitchers having multiple 20-win seasons straight from their rookie year. And you can watch that episode right here. But today, I'm going to talk about something different in the wins column. Today, I'm going to talk about something that I feel carries a curse.
A curse?
I curse you.
It may be me just reading too much into it, but baseball has always been superstitious, and I've just got to get this off my chest. Today, we're going to look at the curse of 25 times 3.
I curse you.
But first, click the subscribe button to get Sunday Baseball each and every Sunday. Since the live ball era really got going in 1920, there have been 5 pitchers who've won 25 or more games 3 times in a season. Now, the first of these was Lefty Grove. Lefty Grove also won 24 games in a season 2 other times, so he almost did this 5 times. Now, Lefty Grove was lucky enough to be not only one of the greatest pitchers ever, but to also spend his career pitching for great teams, like the A's and the Red Sox. Had he spent his team pitching for, say, the Senators and the Browns, he would likely have not won so many games. So it's kind of hard on the surface to see how he is affected by the curse. Okay, he did have one arm injury that threatened his career, but he bounced back and kept on pitching till he was in his 40s. So the curse was only a baby curse at the time.
A baby curse?
Bob Feller was the next guy to go 3 times 25. Just before and just after World War II, the Indian sensation pitched over 1,000 innings in 3 years to put up these marks. Now, Feller wasn't physically affected by the curse, but he did miss 4 seasons in his prime when he was fighting in World War II, which is a shame for him because we'll never know how many records, strikeout records, wins records, Feller would have broken had he been pitching those 4 years. He was also cursed to lose one of the most pivotal games ever to one of the smallest factotums ever. At the end of the 1940 season, Feller, who'd already won 27 games, was shut out 2-0 by Floyd Giebel to give the Tigers the pennant.
Go Tigers!
It was only Giebel's second Major League victory, and he would never win another Major League game.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Jimmy.
Jimmy who?
Do you mean it about there being a curse?
I curse you.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Fox.
Fox who?
For fuck's sake, it's only a joke.
Does that count as swearing?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Hal Newhouser put up 3 straight 25-win seasons during and after the war, and he was often regarded as a wartime pitcher, i.e. a guy who wouldn't have put up the marks he did otherwise. He did, however, shut everybody up when the war ended, and he out-Fellered Feller in 1946.
What does that mean?
It means that even though Feller struck out what was thought to be at the time an American League record 348 strikeouts in 1946, it was actually Prince Hal who led the league in strikeouts per 9 innings, and not only that, set the 20th century record. In fact, the only time it had ever been topped before that was in the 1880s. And it was actually Prince Hal who very nearly beat Ted Williams for the 1946 MVP award, which would have given him an unprecedented 3 straight MVPs.
But the curse.
The curse. Yes. Newhouser started having arm trouble soon, and though he won 185 games before his 30th birthday, he won only 22 afterwards.
That just sounds unfortunate, not like a curse.
Oh no.
No.
But things start adding up, and the curse gets stronger. The next victim was Sandy Koufax, who won 25 games or more 3 times in 4 seasons, and just when he was at his absolute peak as the best pitcher that anyone had ever seen on Earth and in space and in time, he was forced to retire after the 1966 season because of arthritis. Koufax led the majors in wins, ERA, and strikeouts all 3 of those seasons, and then, like Kaiser Soze, he was gone.
Whoa, you're starting to scare me, man.
But it gets worse. Look at Juan Marichal, one of the few people ever to criminally assault another player during a game, and the last man to win 25 games in a season 3 times.
Koufax I knew about. What happened to Marichal?
Marichal topped 25 wins in 1963, 1966, and 1968, and in fact, won more games during the 1960s than any other pitcher, and then...
Yes?
And then he had an allergic reaction to penicillin in 1970, which nearly killed him and gave him chronic arthritis and back pain and limited his effectiveness for the rest of his career.
Arthritis again? Oh, man.
Oh, man is right, and it's too much for coincidence. In fact, if you look at it from Lefty Grove all the way up to Juan Marichal, it gets worse and worse and worse each time, and I think if someone wins 25 games in a season 3 times, it's gonna kill someone.
The curse.
The curse.
The curse.
The curse of 25 times 3. Be afraid. Be very afraid. The curse is so powerful that it even affected Dizzy Dean, who missed 3 times 25 by 1 win, and then his career was effectively ended the next year by a broken toe.
Maybe it's the curse of 3 times 24 then.
Maybe it is. Good point. That's all we have for today, but I'm going to leave you with some words from the immortal Stephen Fry. Good night, if you can.